sir. Bam.
Bryce, you got something in my nose.
Huh?
Why did I get something in my nose?
Oh. You did it, man. You got it. We're online now.
Yeah.
So,
Let's do it.
you want to start the thing on a, whatchamacallit? Castbox?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you said you're visiting your grandpa tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Where's your grandpa living at? I was, I didn't tell her, but honestly, so, because I'm sure she doesn't know. I'm here like, fuck it, nigga. Oh. Okay, bitch. I'll see you, bitch. I don't even know what episode this is, but it doesn't even matter because fuck that shit. Y'all know what it is. You're back with your favorite two. What do you want to call us, Squid? Your favorite two. You got to build some hype for us, you know. Our lights in the dark. Two conquistadors of truth. I don't know. Conquistadors of controversy. I like that one. How about that? That sounds better. I don't fucking know. Y'all know what this is. We always talk about stupid shit, but stupid shit that makes a lot of point.
What? Gotta get the pad.
Let's get the pad, exactly. You know what? You're right. I'm stalling. Let's get down to business. This isn't about my ego. Let's get down to the nitty fucking gritty. I thought it was really important.
Let me see.
Minimalism.
I need to see. I want to see everything on
Here you go, sir. Go for it. I'm going to just start bringing off of minimalism. If you guys don't know what that is, it's something, there's a documentary on it, on Netflix, which I know a lot of people have. So there's no excuse not to watch it if you don't want to. It is very interesting. It's a lifestyle. Basically, just, cutting down the materialism people have in life. I'm just going to, give you what it is. It was really moving. A lot of these people, they just talk about when you cut the bonds of caring about stuff that really doesn't have value to your life, how much happier you can be. And two of the big points, and they were just talking about, how basically a lot of advertisements, run our lives and control a lot of the decisions we make and the stuff we buy and the consuming we do. And I thought it was interesting because I learned today that I thought there was only 4 seasons in a year, but how many seasons are there in a year? In a fashion sense, Squid? What did you say?
52, 62.
52. 52. Every fucking week of the year is a new season in fashion. I was not aware of that. But that's a thing. I don't. Okay. That's crazy. And then from 1983 to 2006, the marketing went from $100 million to $17 billion in advertisement. And that was to children. People have been advertising to children. And this basically, I thought it was a really cool documentary. I think that's something you guys should definitely check out. I was, it was one of those things. I was skeptical about Squid brought to me, and I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. It's gonna be stupid.
I don't know why you doubt me so much.
I don't know. It's
I just try to spread some knowledge on you every once in a while. You doubt me.
I just like being a shithead sometimes too.
Well, I'm the same way towards you, but sometimes you just gotta let me in. Let me show you something new. Something exciting. Something mind.
No promises that I'm gonna act like that.
I'm trying to make some food for thought.
Alright. I like it. Food for thought. I don't really have a lot of the map on the GTA San Andreas Online now that I look at it. It's crazy.
How much more can you get?
All of that.
What's wrong with it?
All that's colored in is the only thing I've unlocked. I've never been over here.
What get you unlocked?
Because once I go from I think if I go over here, I get like 4 fucking stars and shit. It's crazy. Yeah. Like, I've been over there before, but it's like I didn't save. Like, that's what I have in the map saved, you know? Get what I'm saying? Because, like, of course, on the times that I got 4 stars, I didn't save that because, like, that's when I was just fucking around. Like, I was shooting my bullets and wasting ammo. I'm not at a point in the game where I can just waste shit and resources. So. Yeah. That's how it works. What do you want to pick the next one?
Let me see the list again.
Go ahead, buddy.
And we have mangoes and weed.
Yes. Any of the people who are watching this, you guys could reach out to us anyway and let us know. Mangoes and weed. Is there a positive connection? Because...
Hey, can I just say something?
What?
Why are you trying to say it like everyone knows, like, what we have, but nobody knows what the fuck we have? You just say it like we're so professional.
Sorry. It's called having confidence.
Fuck your confidence.
Fuck my confidence.
Okay.
God, Jesus. So bitter.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Do I sound fake to you? Is that what it is?
Yeah, just to the back.
Just be honest then. Just call me on it then. If I'm sounding fake to you then.
We're just having a
Well,
conversation.
voice doesn't sound genuine.
Just turn it back.
I don't sound genuine.
Just turn it back.
I don't sound... Okay, alright. I'm not sounding genuine.
All I'm saying is that we're just having a conversation, like, you sound like you're really pushing some things. Let's just let it flow naturally. Let's just have a conversation with each other. Let's build a conversation first.
My bad.
Okay. Mangoes. Now, here's my thing. Think about it. They say if you drink orange juice, it helps you trip better on LSD. So I wonder if there really is something to, like, certain drugs and fruits. Because you were telling me the Snoop Dogg said if you eat a mango, it makes you high.
It's supposed to make your high last longer. That's like something he tweeted. And it's like, Snoop Dogg has smoked weed for how long? Longer than I'm alive, and I'm 20 years old. So, when that man says something, I'm going to take it in consideration. The only person that could say something to debunk that would be Willie Nelson. That would I even take into more consideration. Like, it's like, oh, okay. Like, if like, you could pull it up and then see that someone else commented, like Willie Nelson or Cheech and Chong, and they were just like, that's fucking stupid. Like, then I'll be like, oh, okay. But until then, what the fuck? Is this like a legitimate thing? Like me, I don't really. How I feel about weed is a lot of stuff is, it's a mental thing. Like, you're only gonna get as high as you think you're gonna get. Like, at the same time, smoking a lot of weed's going to fuck you up. That's not what I'm not disproving that, but I'm saying, like, when I really think about it, if I don't want to be high anymore, I cannot be high anymore. It's really not hard for me to turn away at weed. Like, if I want to sober myself up, I can.
I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
You think I'm lying to you?
Sobers up, but really, it's just like you're really gonna be high when you're high, man. Fucking high, you're high. I understand what the hell you're saying. But you just say, oh, I sober up, but you weren't really high.
Well, cause like I
Because
don't.
as soon as you think, oh, I should sober up, yeah, you're sobering up. You never think you should sober up when you're high. You're just phasing out of it. You're thinking, oh, I'm sobering up, that's it. No, like, first, like, just no. Just no.
So you've never had something blow your high, and then your high just be gone after that.
Yeah, I've had people like that.
Because yeah, because like
Okay, I see what you're saying.
if I can stress myself out to the weed to go away, basically. Like,
That's not a good way to live. That sounds like you're just shooting yourself up with like cortisone and shit. Like, that's not good for your body. You can't stress yourself out for no fucking reason.
I'm not stressing myself out for no reason.
You
I'm
can
saying there's times in the past I have. Like,
Why are you living like that? Why are you living like that?
I'm just saying there's been times I've been high, and then people like, there's a cop following me, and then I'm like, what the fuck? And then my high's been gone. Because I thought I was being fucking pulled over, being high. So it scared me to where my high went away. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, is that like when you got pulled over that one day?
Yeah, like I've had shit like that happen. What the hell are you saying to me? You're stressing, like, I'm like, what the hell is Squid saying? Like, I'm doing cortisone? I'm like, I don't even know how to fucking, what is cortisone? What is that for?
Okay, cortisone is like the stress hormone. You know how you get adrenaline?
Yeah.
Like, I guess cortisone is like a comparison to that.
Uh-huh.
It's like long-term adrenaline.
Okay.
And basically what it does is like it just ends up making you fatter.
Wow, that's fucking
Because
scary.
that's like your survival mechanism. Like, you start keeping weight on for survival. Like your metabolism slows and shit.
What the fuck?
And so you start gaining weight and get really fat and unhealthy. But like if you're not always stressing, the body's functioning better, you burn more fat. But if you stress out, you can gain weight. Because it's like you're supposed it's a survival mechanism. It's how organs are built. They're built to be when we're stressed out, like we feel back and food or something. So like it tries to sweat itself. That's why you fall asleep when you're hungry. Yeah.
What the actual fuck? That is crazy. That's fucking crazy, man.
I think I got something wrong with that. Don't believe me.
All up. Back on the mangoes and weed, I don't know how we got so deep on it, but all I was trying to say is I want some other people to tell me mangoes did it for them, because I'm not feeling it. That's why I was like, we need to get some mangoes and actually eat some mangoes and try that, see if that works. Because I feel like the mango, because I know we've been smoking those mango wraps, but I don't know if that's the same.
Same reason.
Yeah, you know? Because, like, that's what I've been trying to sit here and think about since I've thought of that. Like, since you mean, we're, saying that. Like, maybe that's the whole reason why mango's even a flavor of Swisher. Or rap in general. I don't know why I said Swisher. Just rap in general. Because it's, because mango is a booster. But it's like, does that mean white grape is too? But then at the same time, it's like they make a lot of off the wall flavors, so it's like that doesn't mean sure dulce de leche doesn't activate. In that sense, that means everything makes weed better.
What about the chocolate swishers? You remember those?
I've never smoked those.
Oh my god, they're disgusting.
Oh my god, they're disgusting. Chocolate swishers, that sounds fucking gross.
Yeah, bro, I don't even know why I made those.
I don't know why you bought them.
Because I'm stupid.
Hey, these things happen.
I like to think that I can try new things and I always disappoint myself.
Oh man, don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, I know.
You know what was a big L for me?
What?
Chocolate peanut butter yoo-hoo.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fucking...
Oh my god, dude. My sister had some coffee creamer the other day. You know what it was?
Ugh.
It was Reese's flavored.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, she had this whipped cream that was Reese's flavored too.
Yeah, we had that for a little while, and we had the Hershey's one too. The Hershey's is better than the Reese's.
The Reese's suck ass.
The Reese's tastes like fucking coffee. To me, tastes like it has like a coffee aftertaste, and it's like ugh. But the Hershey's one's not that bad. It's pretty good.
You need to get some Hershey.
It's pretty good. You ever had it?
No.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I'm not trying to advertise for them, but it's pretty good. Yeah, fuck them. I'm not gonna advertise for them, but it's pretty good. I advertise for the shit I like Snapple. I would definitely do Snapple. I could do Starburst. There's certain shit I could do, but like I'll be honest. This is all day right here, guys.
No, like, that'd be funny, like, you know how on Instagram people, they'd be having, like, people sending free shit so they can model it?
Yeah. Dude, that
Said
would be
people
legit.
send you free shit just so you can wear it.
Hey, that'd be cool. We'd be down for that. Just to let y'all know, we'd be down.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I said something like that.
Betray, please.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind. I'll do it here in a second. Next topic. Let's go to... So tell me more about Wu-Tang and the Kung Fu. I want to go ahead and get this out of here.
RZA studies martial arts.
RZA studies martial arts. That's fucking what's up. The RZA, the Jizza. Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, You God, Ghostface Killer, and METHOD Man. Also got Mathematics in there too. I don't know if he really counts as part of Wu-Tang, but he's a good guy.
He's alright.
A plus for effort, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck yeah. Alright. I'm sorry I keep stepping on your feet, precious.
Okay, bitch. Don't get an attitude. I just said I don't like my feet being stepped on tonight and I start calling their names.
I'm sorry. I really do apologize.
I can't.
I said I'm sorry. I really do apologize.
Disappointed with my story.
I said I was sorry. I apologize.
Sorry.
Sorry for the hurry.
Hopefully you'll slow down next time.
You're stupid.
Think about what you do. I should be a cop. Just to be a dickhead.
You should be a cop just to be a dickhead to people?
Yeah. You could probably be cops.
Alright, white privilege.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Be a fine howdy do, huh?
If only that's the way the world works.
If only, huh?
Oh. Have you ever thought about how almost practically anything can kill you?
What's up?
So have you ever thought about the fact that almost just about anything can kill you?
Yeah, I remember one of the first times I had that thought. It's when I was watching the movie Final Destination. And I was like, wow. Makes you not want to leave the fucking house.
Because at any moment something can go wrong and just kill you. It's the littlest of shit.
Do you want to move back over here? He's really comfortable where he's at. Oh, shit. This mother. I moved the camera to fucking. To K.
I didn't know why you. I didn't see you moving it. Okay.
Shit, now you're out of it. Damn it.
Really need two people in the lanes.
Bam. Yeah, we're both doing this damn thing. I'm doing it by myself. Shit, where'd my notepad go? What was that book called? By RZA? The book of
The Way of the Woo.
The Way of the Woo?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Not on me.
Not on you?
Nope.
Oh. I would like to read it.
Okay.
After I finish your Wes Moore book.
Thank you.
Huh?
So thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, we didn't really talk about this last week, and that's when it was really heated. So I don't know if you can get as passionate about it as you were last week about it, but I'll just say it again. Fuck Simpsons.
Go to hell.
Why do I have to go to hell?
The Simpsons is a fucking great show.
Give me your evidence.
Give me evidence that it's not.
Family Guy's better.
So just because one thing's better, everything else is trash?
No.
So just because Tom Brady has more rings than Peyton Manning, does that mean Peyton Manning?
I don't like football, so that wasn't a good example to bring up.
Maybe that's why you don't understand it, Jake.
Maybe that's why I don't understand it, because I don't like football. You'd use basketball, that'd have made more sense. My bad, I'm sorry.
Give me a basketball reference that works.
I don't think there is one.
There it is.
In the real world, being not as good as something doesn't matter. You have to be the best at something. So that's it. In most cases.
That's debatable.
That is debatable. You are correct.
Because one person will say this guy's the best guitarist, another person will say this guy's the best guitarist.
Yep. You are right. There's no universal rule on what dictates the best of anything, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so I guess that was the point you were trying to make, right?
I forgot what the question was.
We were talking about Simpsons and why I don't like it. Because the characters...
You're a piece of shit.
What? I don't like the drawing. I don't like...
So, South Park is shitty.
South Park...
That's what's beautiful about it.
is good. South Park is a masterpiece.
Have you watched all the seasons?
No.
Well, how many seasons? Like 26?
I don't fucking know. There's well over 15.
Let's talk about SpongeBob. Didn't that finally end?
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, they're talking about that they were retiring. I think in 2017 or 18.
You tripping?
I'm being serious.
You can't talk to me like that. You can't fucking say shit like that. You're gonna hurt my feelings, dude. You make me cry. You can't tell me fucking SpongeBob is just over. I'll bring up Simpsons and you want to talk about fucking SpongeBob.
Dude, I'm telling you, SpongeBob is over.
So sad. Hold up. Prove it. Fucking prove it. Prove it! Prove it, nigga! Prove it! I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if it's like hearing the audio from the camera or if I need to plug up my headset for us to hear, because that'd be pretty stupid if we were just sitting here recording. It was fucking not being able to pick up. But I don't think that's the case. We just don't have anyone listening to us or watching. But it's oh well. It's no big a deal. I'm not too worried about it.
Unfortunately, our show will be coming to a final end as March 1st, 2018. It's been a long ride, a very great ride for all the fans worldwide that have shown support for years, making this really possible.
Fucking SpongeBob!
Don't worry, bottom fans. The tweet is false. Show show's official Twitter account, SpongeBob, did not tweet. What's shown above, Entertainment Weekly also reported on a live stream that quoting a total of 26 more episodes as the show really gets through the okay, well never mind, let's check it out. I lied. That is my bad.
So it was canceled, and then it was renewed
It was
for
never,
26 episodes.
it was never actually canceled.
But it was never canceled.
It was a false tweet that someone made up.
Oh,
But it looked like the real thing.
damn. Well, it's alright. A little bit of misinformation.
So I lied about it. Okay, my bad, my bad.
The Simpsons just isn't as funny as Family Guy.
It has its own sense of humor.
Okay. What kind of sense of humor does it have? Is it like F is for Family, where we have to, it like builds itself up, and then it has recurring jokes and references to past episodes, like F is for Family has?
I don't know.
Or is it like Family Guy, where we just make a joke? We just, everything is off the joke, off the fly. We make jokes as we come. We build the story around jokes. Because Peter, Lois, the family, they don't really have much of a backstory or any real character development other than the jokes and cutaways they make that are just flashbacks to shit that's already happened, of course, apparently. That just shows, that just needs to prove a point. Sort of like Peter is just like, come on, Lois, this isn't the stupidest decision. Maybe like that one time I could have, got that boat, and it literally just flashed back to something that happened 10 minutes ago. That was the stupidest fucking thing, and he knows that. He knows it's the stupidest thing. That's why he fucking did a clip away of something that happened 10 minutes ago. And it's like
So it's not like that kind of funny.
that's why I like that.
Maybe that's fucking funny. It's funny. What I'm saying is The Simpsons is funny too. You have to watch it to understand it, and not to like to watch it.
No, I don't watch Simpsons because I never wanted to get into it. I like the video game. I'll give it that. Bart's cool. I like his slingshot. Bart man bit's funny. It's just like so fucking over you. Like you can play a goddamn video game, but you can't watch a fucking cartoon. Like that's your face says it all, nigga.
Whatever, I'm just a piece of shit.
You're not a piece of shit.
Yeah. You are. Here I am.
It's just I already feel like I just feel how I feel about Simpsons. So it's just like there's all these better options. That's how I feel about it.
I feel like it's all the same. It's all really pointless in the end. We're just gonna fucking die.
Oh my god! Why'd you have to be so fucking morbid about it?
I'm feeling it, and it's the fucking truth. Why the hell do we care so much?
I don't know, you tell me why you care.
I feel like I just need to disappear into the woods for a solid 3 years.
What? Please don't do that.
Just isolation.
At least fucking tell me before you do that.
Just need peace.
Okay, well
Off
if
the
that's
grid.
what you want
Off
to
the
do.
grid, man. I need to get away from it. Just need to get away.
Oh my
I need to
god.
see what it's like to survive.
What the fuck
What it's like to be.
are you talking about?
I'm saying that we built this society of just gluttonous bullshit.
You got all
I
of
just
this?
want to know what it's like to be the bare minimum. And all that is just survival. Not like worrying about taxes and bills and transportation. I just got all to center around my survival. I actually had to go out and like use a bow and arrow to kill something so I can eat today. That's it. I don't have to do any extra bullshit. Don't deal with any bosses. I just light a fucking fire and I eat like a fucking human being.
Could you do all that? Could you do all of that?
For what it's worth, I feel like I'm really good.
Then do it. Do it.
Why are you saying it like I can just do it right now?
Why can't you?
I need more survival skills.
Oh, what happened? What happened, nigga? You slowed down a minute ago.
Hey, I don't like what you're saying to me. I'm saying it's a plan.
Okay.
And I have to work towards it, but I'm telling you.
I was gonna do that. I
I'm
know.
telling you.
It's cool.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna start this plan. I'm gonna make it to this promised land. I'm gonna see what's on the other side of this mountain.
Alright, bro.
I'm gonna come on. Fly. Free. Just gonna come on. Profit. I'm gonna be prophetic and come out until the end of days. I'm gonna preach a bunch of nonsense and start my own religion. Start a cult.
Really?
Yeah. I think I can really start a cult. I'm just gonna study what people did to get people into a cult. Is it just like you have so much confidence in your own crazy shit? And like, are you legit just that smart? cool, super cool.
I don't fucking know. It's like a combination of having the charisma and confidence of what you're saying to make it sound believable and truthful, whilst getting inside of their head, finding out what they want, and then making sure that you're telling them that you're the person that can give them what they want, and that you're their only way. You're their salvation. You have to become their Messiah. And
What does that sound like to you?
well, yeah, it's not fucking hard. It's not hard to structure. Like, it's a scheme based around money and fear, and that's how you control people, through money and fear.
Exactly.
That is it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why I don't go with it. That's why I'm not with it.
I feel like that's what society is. It's just control.
I don't know how it ends when you die, but why is it so bad to believe that the worst thing that happens is what happened to you, and that's it? People want to just think that, there's this up or down and that's the final end game, but what if that's it? How you die is how you fucking die. That's how you're remembered. So maybe the one thing you need to concern yourself with is not dying a dumbass way, so you're not remembered that way. Maybe that's the one concern it needs to be. Make sure you make the right choices in life, so that way you don't die in any kind of circumstances to where you're remembered badly. You know? Maybe that's all it is. How your name is.
Maybe it doesn't have any fucking.
Or there's nothing, or there's no meaning.
It's just random.
You know? I've thought all of these things, man. I've believed all these things at one point in time. But it is what it is. Now I believe there is a God. So there probably is a devil. My whole thing that I'm trying to figure is now, and it's good that we get on it because it's now one of my topics, but what happened between those two? That's what I want to know. What's the correlation? Where did those two go wrong? And why do we have this good and evil? Why do we have this perspective? Why do we have what is good and why do we have what is wrong? Was it a Pandora's box that was open that released evils onto Earth? Was it an apple getting bitten? What was it that made evil in this world? What makes people think bad thoughts? What makes people do bad things? Is it just the corruption of man? Is that all it is? Or is that voice in your head actually something more? Is your personal demons more literal than they appear to be? Because when you think of how a demon would be, why would it make itself known? Why would it fucking possess people? Why would it do all of that crazy shit? Like, what would be the point? Like, if you were to get possessed by a demon right now, you know what would happen? I would freak out for like a solid couple minutes. If you don't kill me within the first couple minutes, I'm gonna find a fucking way to kill you. And that's gonna be the end of Squid. You're gonna be a dead possessed nigga. I'm gonna go to jail, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the end of the story. That's all that happens when we get possessed. That's all that will happen. Actually, that's not all that'll happen. There'll be a slight little 30 to an hour of me in an interrogation room covered in your fucking blood. Them saying, what the fuck happened? And me saying, the nigga was possessed. I promise you the nigga was possessed. I tell you again, I never killed my nigga Squid. I'm more sad than y'all are. But the nigga was possessed. They're going to be like, that's not going to happen. That's not real. People can't get possessed. But at the same time, we live in a society where religion isn't everything. People have a religion we live by, a religion that tells both sides of it. How are you believing to a God that talks about a devil? Devil has demons, but you're not going to believe into the demons. You're not going to believe When there's cases of people possessing, when there's cases of people with ghosts, they don't ever believe it. They always say it's crazy shit. How is it crazy when I'm supposed to believe it's real at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. That's how I know there's a prophet. There's all you're supposed to worry about is the end game. You'll go to hell, and that's it. But what if that's not it at all? It's just crazy. Super crazy. Super crazy. On YouTube, my brother was over here the other day, right? I was telling you. And he was showing me these songs on fucking YouTube. Like gay remixes of songs. Like there's this guy, I can't remember his fucking name. But he like makes remixes of,
Oh, did he do the Old Town Road song?
I believe so.
Oh my god, I saw that shit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's
These
looking
super
for
gay
right.
songs.
It's
And it's
like,
just like, oh, okay.
You didn't realize it until he started singing them.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even know it was like a thing. I was just like, this is a thing. Okay.
I hate society. This is why I want to leave. So done with this bullshit.
I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm just like, I just feel like it's unnecessary, but at the same time, I don't want to disrespect somebody's creativity and their sexuality. So it's just like,
I just don't understand when did we get like this? Like we follow people.
I'm not against gay people. I just don't like how it's everywhere. Like, it's in everything. Like,
I don't get like why we care about anything though.
Yeah, honestly, like.
But I don't get it. It's just like, why do we follow someone who just makes us realize how gay certain songs are that we listen to? Like, why do we care? Like, it's just, or like people who are famous for reality shows, shit like that. Like, why do people really watch that garbage?
It's entertainment.
We're addicted to garbage.
I like to think I'm not addicted to garbage.
We're addicted to garbage.
Alright, Squid. You're on a whole nother level right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to, I don't know how to respond to you right now at all. I'm just sitting there like, what's this nigga gonna do? Like, is he gonna go? Like, I'm just sitting there like, is he gonna disappear and never talk to me again? Like, is this how it is?
I'm just out in the woods.
We get a camera.
It's
we
like
get
that
our.
cutaway
We
scene.
get a camera. We get the shit set up, and then this guy just disappears off me.
It's like a cutaway scene with Dexter the last season. You ever seen that?
No.
Last season, like, well, to sum it all up, he just leaves it all behind. It becomes a logger. He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
He just fucking walks behind. He just ends up chopping down trees for the rest of his fucking life. Living in solitude.
Not killing anyone. Wow. That's good.
It's holy shit.
It's great.
It's crazy ass shit.
I'm glad he did it. He can stop killing people.
I don't know. They never said he specified it. They just said he left.
Yeah. So, Kanye West.
Kanye West was always crazy.
I don't believe that.
Kanye West was always crazy. Go back and watch him coming up, his interviews. He's always been crazy, and I think people are just starting to realize it.
You think Kanye West was always crazy? I will. I'm gonna have to look into this. I don't believe he was crazy. I believe one thing that may have made a big impact, like just because his music shifted, was his
He's fucking crazy.
his mother dying.
You're always making excuses for Kanye.
I'm not making excuses. And then now he's married to the Kardashians. And it's like those bitches are crazy. Those bitches are crazy. And I think that is that's what's really fucking him up.
No,
The manipulation of the Kardashians.
I think he's just fucking crazy.
You think he's just fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Alright. There's one last topic. And then we can end this.
Okay.
Tourette's. Do you know anyone with Tourette's?
No.
I don't know anyone with Tourette's. It's a very curious. What is it? Like it's a bad disorder. Is probably a better one. Disorder.
Syndrome.
That one is very. I'm very curious about that. Like, how does that work? How does that happen?
It's a brain thing.
It's a brain thing.
Yeah.
Is it like from being around cuss like words or?
It's not necessarily solely cuss words. Sometimes it can be words. Sometimes it can be
Sounds.
Sometimes it can be movements and twitching.
Okay.
And it just has random shit all the time.
Like I watched this video where like a bunch of them got together and it was pretty bad. Cause like people with Tourette's, like they make their tics worse. Other people with Tourette's. And so like there was 5 of them in a room and they were just like doing all of their things. Like they were doing like neck movements and sounds and a couple cuss words in there. And they're waving and I was like, wow, that's fascinating. It's very fascinating. So we got a little stuff we talked about. I liked it.
What were you trying to say?
I don't know. I was just curious about it. Like how are people? Is there a way to help it or I don't know. It was just something I was thinking about. I was like,
I think it's a weird neurological problem that we don't understand.
yeah. It's just like, when did that happen? Has it always been a thing, and it's just now modernized?
Probably.
Because that's like the thing that people like talk about, like serial killers and stuff like that. Like 70s. That's when people say like there's like a lot of serial killers came up, but it's like maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just because we had media at that time to where we can now draw light to it, but it could have always been more of a problem, but it wasn't as investigated, as televised, as big of a deal by the media, and stuff like that.
Maybe.
It's just stuff to think about. So it's just some more stuff I need to think about. Kanye, whether he's crazy or not, I'm gonna go look back on some more of his career. I don't believe it.
He's fucking crazy.
Shoot.
Sorry, but he's fucking crazy.
I'm gonna look more into God and the devil and what is their interesting history with one another. But this was a good one. This was a nice one. For the Castbox listeners, we now have a nice little camera setup, so we will be broadcasting on YouTube. And for the YouTube viewers, if you'd like to peep some more of our audio, check us out on our Castbox. But that'll be it, guys. Appreciate your time. Let me find my damn remote so I can get this. Oh, right in front of my face.